So...
And I think that's a shortcut back to,
Cause now
I
we're
think that rabbit cannon puts
that's
you like...
the cannon we used to start this. See?
Yeah, but you...
So, probably gonna move on with the story a tiny bit, and then this.
Well, now that we're done with that, you could technically just exit to the world map.
Yeah. How did you get those other treasure chests, or did...
I don't remember. Like when you beat the one mission, the path that
It sucks that I missed it by a goddamn tune.
the path, like when you beat the one mission that you come out on was, I believe, how you
We'll
get.
play a tiny bit of the new chapter, and then stop, because that...
Okay, I'll tell you the final world, or as I like to call it, the difficulty spike.
It's not like I was getting...
If anyone says that, oh, but it's the final world, it's supposed to be hard, yeah, that doesn't mean it has to be a pain in the ass to be hard. I've always really hated that argument of when you complain about, like, a final boss or the end of a game being, like, cheap or something. You always get the, well, it's the end of the game, it's supposed to be hard.
So, we'll get a little bit more footage and probably stop for sanity reasons. The gate cards are never open.
I never noticed it was there.
Lava pit! Looking spoopy over here.
We just got out of the spooky world.
What the hell? Ow. So...
Just actually enter the world. I don't believe you can do anything with this. I think... Yeah, because of those digging spots, this needs the upgrade you get after you beat the game.
We'll play a little bit of this and call it a day then. Oh boy. Just so I'm not recording ridiculous hours for no reason. Because this game started to get challenging and I just wanted to beat. I missed the turn limit, but I can always go back if I really
Didn't
want
you go
to.
back for the Phantom off-screen?
What?
Didn't you go back and get a gold on the Phantom off-screen?
Yeah, with God tier RNG and Luigi being a sniping asshole.
Because sometimes it comes down to RNG.
No, I literally did do it off screen by getting... I had Luigi...
It's the one problem I have with this game. It's like, there for the most part, and I would say for the most part, it's decently...
If it rains, it pours lava.
Like, for the most part, the game is decently challenging and actually stays fair with it being decently challenging, but there are a few missions where it literally does feel like you basically need to get fucking lucky and get, like, the stolen effect off a weapon or, like...
Vamp or something.
Or stop the enemy from moving.
I don't care if I didn't get the good rank in that one mission. I beat it one try. Carson was spending hours of restarts.
That was mainly to get it for the fucking gold.
Yeah, I know.
I kept coming up one goddamn turn.
Like I did. I was one turn short.
I also, like I said, had to beat the fucking mission without knowing that you could have a sentry go through and activate the booze.
My God tier of luck. Oh wait, there's a video game. Guys, I forgot there was a video game in my video game. Defeat all. Do we go DPS?
What other way do you play the game? Passively?
cheese though, so.
Probably start saving for a bunch of really big things.
Yeah. Okay. Together we can show the world what we can do. You're next to me and I'm next to you.
You didn't empower.
I'm not.
I know you're looking.
I'm.
I got into a natural habit of literally having that be the first thing I do.
Yeah, but I was just trying to figure out what we're dealing with. Okay.
Empower and movement, because well, there are a few sections where, like, running this team most of the game, there are a few sections where I realize I effectively, as I said, have to do a no damage run or heal off the chance of Vamp. The reason I ended up kind of sticking to this is because of the turn limit to get, like, the gold and shit, to get the gold trophies and whatnot. I realized, as I said before, you don't really have time to heal, because the healing skills are on a cooldown. A lot of the times you don't really have the amount of time it takes to get those in a good, turn order. Like, see, look at that, you're already—
Surprise, motherfucker!
And then you stone both of them, resulting in the double—
God dear luck! I am your king!
Did any pantheon have a god of luck? I feel like they would.
There's god, everything had a god! One of my favorites, though, was this god that was both childbirth and virginity.
I think it was the Babylon mother goddess is the, like, goddess of fertility and also war.
Let's see what. Okay, so to get to the high ground, you need to high ground.
Yes.
But in some cases,
You should probably send a sentry over there to those two. Move Luigi up a little bit, and then... Because where does that pipe put you out at?
right here. So we can.
Actually, maybe because of that, put Luigi behind, not that block of cover, but there was a block of cover on the, a, like, full block of cover on the first screen. That brick right there, the one closer to the pipe.
Oh, we'll just
Put him right there and send the sentry through the... Can you target the guys down there?
no.
Well, I'll shoot at it, so it will draw the fire.
In some cases, I feel like Mario.
You could send him up to shoot at one of them. If you're going to do that, I would, recommend hiding him behind cover.
That's my problem with, like. Wait. It's a 4. It's a 50.
Also remember, the explosions on the sentry can hurt your own characters, so it would probably be best to put Mario on that block of cover that you're sending around.
Oh,
You can't fully damage something, which is unfortunate unless you can actually hit the guy, like, oh, you can actually hit the guy in the back.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Wow.
You could have. Just a turn.
Fast forwarding.
Yeah. They're gonna draw all its fire. What kind of movement was that? Also, you know, don't move with Mario because those enemies, they activated their own form of heroes. And they activated the villain site, so...
Oh yeah, golden.
You should have shot the guy.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that.
I'm a winner.
Damn
Hey,
it.
but that will shoot the both of them.
Honestly, though,
Ow, like... If you put him close enough, you could magnet dance, pulling the
You
two
know
of
what?
them, and if you pull both of them, that will have Luigi, they'll have his hero sight go off.
on top of the fact that
You pull them in for the hammer time.
which they could probably.
Yeah, that might be a bit forward for the guy behind. Maybe move over one space. Try to get it like in between the two of them.
That might work.
Yeah, probably.
What?
I said yeah, probably.
What's 100% hit rate in the magnet? That's
Huh,
beautiful. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aim so he can't attack.
It's fucking beautiful.
You're... In Tart, you have the most damage go to the guy that's not, you know, almost dead. No more God, no more graves, or you friend or fiend.
Now,
Mario, you should actually activate his hero sight and have him stay perfectly still. The like two enemies up there both activated their own equivalent to it. Now, can you hit anything from here? 50, 50, and 50. Shoot one of the guys that has the 175 HP because they're also almost dead.
we'll just.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
What?
Because it didn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make a meme.
Yeah, and you're failing at it.
And that's why you have him just sit right there.
That's. Yes.
That worked out. Well, that worked out a lot.
Damn it. It's the one. Okay. So now. Ouija here.
He can dash. Then you could go through either of the pipes
On.
to get up to shoot him. Like 100, you can just shoot him.
On. I'm gonna decide on what's more valuable. That guy can
He's
be.
almost dead, so like... Well, Rabid Mario's dash when he...
Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Oh, you could just have Mario dash through him, and then have Rabid Mario dash through him. Though, because of a corner the boom dash is.
Wait.
Yeah, put Mario right there.
Wait. No, hold on. Hold the fuck. 155 to 165. We're way overthinking this.
Just dash through him with Mario, but move Mario a bit farther away so that he won't take damage from Rabid Mario's boom dash.
Mario just kills! 155!
True.
143!
So I guess you just sit him right next to him then.
This...
Yeah, because Mario, yeah, actually, I thought he could hit the people on top if you moved him close enough. Never mind. He just... He hits.
What?
He hits and, like, they die.
I'm
So
playing
you
the...
can now use actually have Rabid Mario go up there around where Luigi is.
Luigi can do this?
You're getting too fucking lucky on that, you son of a bitch. And then you can point-blank blast him in the face.
And then we blast him?
Then we blast him.
No, because, like, seriously. And then we blast him? Not that ink mattered, because the way I won? That should be.
Yeah, like, all the, basically, all the missions in the last area are essentially 3 to 5 turns. I think one of them was 2 turns. That's because everything is so fucking clustered together.
We'll just play a couple more minutes, maybe just 1 or 2 more missions, and I'm probably gonna stop for sanity reasons.
Wow.
Then we'll blast them. Not a good movie.
No, not at all. But it is better than Space Jam. No, wait, let me reword that. It's less awful than Space Jam.
But slam, bam, thank you, man. Get on the floor, let's jam.
There's your part name. It's less awful than Space Jam.
UCD on the microphone, girl, you got me in the zone. Come on, let's start the game.
Wasn't there that, like, didn't they announce that they were remaking Space Jam?
No! Not a remake.
I thought it was they wanted to do basically the same idea again, but it was with Charles Barkley?
No, the remake!
In
No.
quotations.
No, sequel.
But it was with Charles Barkley?
That's why I can't say it's not a remake, because it's not
that was the guy that they were supposed to use in that, right?
I'm pretty
But,
sure.
like, what the hell happened to that? Did it just get cancelled?
I don't know!
Or is this Hollywood announcing something like when it basically enters pre-production, so it's announced like a good 5
I'll look
years
into
before
that.
they have anything tangible? Out of all the information we've gotten wrong in this, that's the one you choose to fact check.
You sound like you don't want me to make sure that the Space Jam movie.
I also feel like we've talked about Space Jam longer than most people should have. Oh, look, and the game recognized that. More games to talk
Defeat
about.
7 enemies free, baby.
Wait, I believe this is the mission I beat in 1 turn.
It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you agree with the point Carson was making about game difficulty? Overall, I agree with him just because the final area is the end of a video game does not mean you need to throw out fair and balanced game design for the sake of making the final area harder. It really does feel like a lot of games fall into this design philosophy. In order to be hard, they need to throw out fair and balanced design conventions that would give the player a form of convenience or leeway, and I do agree with his point here that is kind of obnoxious. Just because the end of the game should be harder does not mean all the fair and balanced game design that you had up until this point should be taken away or more limited. This does create a difficulty problem. We talk about this a good bit near the end of Guacamelee 2, where it felt like they were trying to outdo the difficulty of the first game without really thinking about how fair and balanced the first game was. So we end up in a scenario of difficulty creep where the final area feels obnoxious just for the sake of being hard, even if the challenge is not really fair. But I am rambling, and this kind of point can get long-winded. If you want to hear more about that, I would be happy to go into that in text. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.